Hi, welcome to this video. Now in this video, we will learn how to integrate Mailchimp with Groovepages. Okay, we will test it. We will see if it is working. So make sure you follow along with this video. Make sure you take action. Make sure if you haven't yet created the opt-in page that you are just seeing right now. If you remember, in last video we created till this point. Okay, it was a test opt-in page we created. And now we will link the Mailchimp account with this one so that if somebody comes visit your page, they will be able to collect, you will be able to collect their email details. Okay, let's hop into my laptop as you see right now and let's start creating. Okay, now if you haven't yet created a Mailchimp account, now if you haven't yet seen this, how to create this page, just go to the link below, the third or fourth link, the fourth link basically, where you will see how to create this opt-in page. Okay, make sure you check that video and then come here and check this out. This won't take much time. Okay, so this is the Mailchimp. Okay, it's absolutely free. You can actually create 1,000 subscribers. If you're out of budget, just go ahead and create a free account in Mailchimp. I have given the link in the description. Create a free account in the Mailchimp and you can start getting subscriber for free. See, the reason we need to do it because Groovemail is got some problem, but all the problem is fixed right now. Technical team has already updated everything. That is what I was notified. Everything is absolutely perfect right now. Now what they're doing is they are as you're watching this video, they are actually warming up the list. They're warming up the mail servers and all this stuff. Okay, they start sending emails. So very soon this is going to be active. Okay, so meanwhile, if you want to start running your business immediately without waiting for that to happen, you can actually hop into Mailchimp and get some free accounts and start working on it. Okay, so let's we will integrate today. We are going to integrate Mailchimp with Groovepages. We are going to integrate Mailchimp with Groovepages. So create a free account. It's absolutely free. Once you've done that, you will face this interface. Okay, now let's go to our Groove account. Okay, in this page we're here. So now you have to go in this right hand top side corner. Okay, if you click here, you will see my integrations. So just click on my integrations. This already I have created for you. So what I will do, I will go ahead and delete it. Okay, I'll just create add integration type. You can choose Mailchimp. Where is it? Mailchimp. Now integration description, I'll just give it test. Now it will ask you for a API key. Okay, so in order to get the API key, just go to your Mailchimp account dashboard, go below here. Okay, just click here and go to the account section. Okay, click on accounts. See, Mailchimp, they keep on changing interfaces. Sometimes you might find in the below, sometimes you'll find in the above, but the objective here is you need to find the accounts where it is. Okay, right now when I'm recording this video, account section has come down to below. Earlier it was in the top. Okay, if you know it. Now go to extras, you will find API keys. Okay, just click on API key. This is a completely test account for you, just to make sure you understand the video. So I disabled everything. I want to create a fresh API key for you. Okay, just create a key. It's very simple process, my friend. It won't even take much time. Okay, I got the API key. I'll just copy it. I'll come over here. I will paste it and I update. Okay, my Mailchimp integration is ready right now. Okay, it's that simple. Now go again to the Mailchimp. Because you need to create an audience in order to because when somebody is giving their email details or email name, it has to go and sit on Mailchimp, right? So you have to create an audience for that. So we'll go over here, we'll click on the audience. Okay, manage audience, go to settings. Sorry for this, audience name, and I want to give a name. Okay, I have already created it. So this way you can change the name of the audience, because when you start first create, I think it takes some default name if you want to change the name, because I think as a free member you can only create one audience. I think so. Let me just check this out while doing it. Let's go back to audience dashboard. Let's go to manage audience, view audiences. Let's see if we can create a second one. Okay, custom order. I think you cannot create a second audience because add a subscriber. No, you cannot create a multiple audiences. See audience tab, because it's a free account, so you will only be able to create one audience in Mailchimp if it is a free account. Okay, and that makes sense. And how do you change the name of the audience? Well, you go to audience, all settings, go to because sometimes it just takes some default name, because when I created yesterday for you, it took Google as the audience name. Okay, so I wanted to change the name. So for you, if you want to change the name, go to manage audience. Okay, settings, then audience name and default, just click there and you will be able to change the audience name over here. So I just changed it to test and go below and just save the audience and campaign defaults. Okay, so once you do that, and you after that you have already created your Mailchimp connection, right? The integration, it's all done. So click on exit, and now we go here. Okay, we'll see. Okay, last time I couldn't tell you how to publish, so I didn't tell you actually. So I will tell you how to publish if you are also, just for the testing purpose, I'm just creating updating it on Groove platform itself. I'm not creating a separate hosting or a separate domain, just to make sure it goes fast and you understand the concept. Because in next video I will create how to create your own site, own registration site, I mean own domain. Okay, how to create an own domain, everything we'll discuss in the next video. Now I just named it. You come over here. Okay, let me show you again. Publish, come below and just give it a name so that it will get published in a Groove platform. Okay, now you can click on this, publish the site, or you can publish the whole website, whatever you want. So it's just publishing it. Okay, site publish in progress. I'm just waiting for this green button to go away, because sometimes what happens when you do that, it's better to give it some time, right? And meanwhile, guys, if you haven't yet bought the GrooveFunnel lifetime membership, go ahead and do that, because very soon they are going to make it a monthly membership, and that way you will lose lot of benefit, and you can use a lot of stuff for free. The Groove Cart is absolutely free. You can create a Shopify store in Groove Cart, absolutely free for life. Wow, you can do Groove Sell absolutely free. As many affiliates you want to bring, you can bring in all the things. Everything is done, access to all this stuff. So go ahead and do that. Now let's copy the clipboard, copy this, and we paste it over here. Now we are testing, okay, if it is working or not. So I'll just name it just test 22, and here let's say, what is it, test 22 @gmail.com. Now if I am not giving, okay, gmail.co, it came. Now let's go back. Test 20. Okay, let me just copy this site, come over here, paste it. Okay, just give a name as test 22. It was earlier I was testing, that's why the name is coming like test 34. See, if you have to give an email address, otherwise this thing will not work. Okay, you cannot click in, so you have to give an email address @ gmail.com. Now yes, I want it. It's subscribed. Let's go to audience. Let's go to Mailchimp, refresh it, and hopefully the contact should be updated. All contacts. Oh my god, no, it's not there. I'll just refresh it again. Oh, it's not there. Why? Because you remember when we created this one, okay, this settings, we went to configure, we didn't do anything. We just selected the validation rule, but we did not follow up with this input ID and input name. This is very crucial. Okay, only to show you the importance of this, I did it that way so that you remember. See, it is very easy to forget things, right? Now you come here and just give it as name. Sorry, f name is the input ID. This one is also f name, and you update it. Similarly for email, it should be email and email. Yes, email is there. Email, same email, and update it. Okay, and we'll again go ahead and publish the current page. Now guys, if you are liking the video, please give a thumbs up. Okay, copy this, come over here. Okay, we give it some time because this for you, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so I prefer to not to, you know, just go ahead and do it, because sometimes it doesn't work. That's why I prefer to wait. Okay, my friend, let me ask you a few things. Did you get access to the FBL? Okay, it's done. Good, I didn't ask you anything, right? Okay, we'll come over here, paste it. Okay, we are testing it whether it's working or not. Let's give test 45 and just give it a test45@gmail.com. yes, I want it. Subscribing. Go to your web here, Mailchimp, refresh it, and let's see. Okay, oops, I didn't expect that. This, wow. I think the name is f name. Wait. Did we configure? We forgot to configure, my friend. Wow. Okay, that's why it was not coming. Let's go here. See, sometimes this happens, right? Edit. API key is US65. Update. Okay, updated successfully. Exit. Come here. Configure. Mailchimp credentials are not correct. Please check. Provide Mailchimp credentials. What the hell? Sorry for my language, my friend. I think something is wrong. Let's go here. Go to accounts. Go to extras. Go to API key. Okay, so let's copy this one. Come here. Go to my integrations. Edit this one. Paste. I'll name it as Mailchimp. Update. Update again. Update. Just to make sure it's updating, I'm just double clicking it all the time. Let's refresh this one. It should not have this problem. Okay, let's click here. Go to configure. Wow. Okay, somehow it's not working. So what I will do is I'll just delete it and I'll recreate it. Okay, quickly. It won't take much time. Just go to element. Go to, where is that? Mailchimp. We'll bring it here. Okay, we'll do it right. I don't want this email header over here, so delete it. I'll just duplicate this one because I want name as well, so I'll just select this, go to configure, and make it as input placeholder as first name. Here I'll give f name, id as well f name. Okay, add validation rule. It has to be a text, and they cannot, I don't want any yeah, it can be text, and that I don't want that to be empty, so I'll just update it. Okay, and before that I'll click it, I'll go to configure. Okay, Mailchimp came, list, see, test. Okay, currently I'm not giving any thank you page redirect, so I'll just leave it as it is. I'll update it. Okay, I'll select on email, I'll go to configure, I'll just in ID I'll put email, add validation rule, it cannot be empty, and I'll update again. I'll go to publish, go to current page and publish. See, this kind of thing happens, right? Technical stuff when you are working on it, and if you're not facing any trouble, you will face some kind of trouble. Okay, technically, functionally, business wise, whatever it is, and mentally, it keeps on coming, but your objective is to make sure you figure things out and come up with a fast result. Okay, make sure you overcome things fast. Okay, because that is how you can progress, right? And if you, when you are working on something and some problem is coming, that means you are working, right? Failure is a part of success. If you're not failing, you are not working. You're not working towards anything, right? If you're failing, that means it's good. Okay, let's paste it. Okay, now let's give it test 45. I'll give it test45@gmail.com. I'll subscribe. Subscribed. Okay, I hope we will get it now. Let's go to audience, all contacts. Let's see, it's test 45, right? Boom, check this out, test 45 has come, right? So now, my friend, if you have already created this, you can go ahead and start sending this opt-in list, opt-in page to your friends, to your not friends, basically. If you are if you are targeting it to some specific audience, you can go ahead and send them, and they will and you will be able to start collecting email address. How simple is that? Yes, I want it. Okay, it's that simple. Makes sense? So I hope you understand. I hope you'll be able to use this. Watch this video several times. If you find some problem, just drop me an email okay, or you can join our group in Facebook, and or like our page, and you I'm sorry, you cannot join the group if you are not a paid if you're not a part of FBL. However, you can join our page to get on a weekly update based on business, based on sales, based on motivation, based on everything else. And also, I'm planning to bring some experts in our industry very soon, so that you can get a lot of value from their experience as well. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like it. Make sure subscribe to get some more similar kind of videos in future as well. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.